I'm sitting outside, trees rustling and all that. I just did this in the gazebo. Just get ready to start up. The kids' pool came today. We got the ladder fixed, but the pool was laid out. But it needs to let the sun hit it so it can get a little more flexible. But I'm just sitting out here, just we accomplished this. It was a little rough. Would have been better if I had that little pool dirty. But would have been much better if I had my fourth party and even more, my fifth party, that, in that intimate setting. But, it's me. I'm going to sit on the other side of the house for a few minutes. Side where the cars go by. And which where I be usually in the window, but, again, just thinking about my daughter, and I was just thinking about, for whatever reason, the thought came up about, like, did I feel like I loved my daughter more than my boys' so-called dad? Now, of course, I don't love nobody less. I try not to anyway. I don't hate anybody, but it's not that I loved my daughter more. It's just that I definitely valued her because I carried her, regardless of who her dad is or whatever. She came out of me, She came from me. Major part of me. I hear my boys in there stomping. But I'm just doing a little video before I go in. But yeah, like I said, she's part of me. I don't know who this is. It's not Big Trifling because that motor ain't loud. I can pan a little bit. Oop. Pan just a little bit. No, that ain't the moon. That's a street light. This lady house getting covered up by the woods during this summertime. Again, my greenery back there. But yeah, little Taz putting up that stuff today.
Mom, could you tell Emil to stop annoying me? I'm just trying to watch the TV.
Yeah, he shouldn't be in there bothering you. He needs to get out of there if he's being annoying. But I'm trying to do a video. I'll be in a few minutes. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it a habit of sitting over here because, honey, you never know. People be riding past here shooting in the sky. Shooting in the sky. I guess it's like warning shots or whatever. And I don't want to be no easy target. If somebody want to get stupid, but anyway, yeah, just thinking about my daughter. And like I said, it wasn't a matter of whether I don't know why the thought came up. It just could have been my imagination or whatever. But I don't know. It's not that I, love my daughter more or anything. I mean, I definitely loved her and probably, I really can't say it was more. It was especially when it was active and when she was here and when, of course, the boys' so-called dad was around. I was basically in love. I'm in love with all my kids and everything. So I was in love with her and in love with, him. Felt in love with him. I was just say felt in love with him, but I was like without a doubt in love with my daughter. Since before she was born. And all that good stuff. But, and of course, when she came along, it was just all that much more better. So, I'm just missing my child. I'm definitely not missing him. I'm not pressed in this moment about, like I usually be feeling about having a man at the house. Because look at all the stuff we doing and just how much I'm accomplishing. I will say, my left side is hurting. I still haven't came on my cycle. I didn't come on my cycle all the month of April. And, now I still haven't. And now I just feel like it done bypassed, like, the time when I be wanting my chocolate and stuff. Like, I had some ice cream in there, and I didn't even want, to eat it like I usually do. I don't mean to be shaking this phone like this, all this much or whatever. But, yeah, I got some candy in there, and I don't be, this yard is, I got a lot of space out here, and I'm thankful for it. I want to utilize. But yeah, I haven't been craving it like that now. I'm not gonna say I even ate good. I was supposed to cook some ribs today, and I might still go in there and cook them, but I ate me some sandwiches today. It was like some turkey jerk mango. It was a turkey jerk mango slider. Oh my god, that thing was good. Came from Publix. It was so good. But oh my gosh, that thing with Casey, what is it? Casey White and Vicky White, man. The people calling it Bonnie and Clyde and joking about it. I don't know about. I mean, I guess it's Bonnie and Clyde-ish, but that's wild. Like, it's almost surreal. It's like it's almost not even real to me that they really out here on some stuff like that. And you don't know where they could be. Nothing. God know their location, and you know, I don't know. They claiming he probably done killed that girl off. Probably done manipulated her to get him out, and then killed her off. Cause he don't need her, especially if he knows if she got some money and where the money at. Probably waiting to see where her stash at, baby. I don't know though. That's wild as I don't know what. That is crazy. It was just crazy even watching the video of how easily they just walked out the door. I mean, she been there 17 years, so she's like pretty trustworthy. But the way she even opened the door and just like let him out, like, come on, yep. You free. And I mean, of course, he followed her and got in the vehicle or whatever, and supposed to have been so-called going to court. Ain't that something? The corrections officer just drop you off at court. It's funny, but anyway, I'm trying to tell you the system, whether it's just turning on itself or whatever. Or the trees, rustling and stuff like that. The wind rustling through the trees, love it. Look at these fast driving cars. Oh, that one wasn't going that fast. I usually be trying to fly down this road right here, and it's dangerous right here. It's literally not in my yard, but it's dangerous, like at that corner and all that. And seen many accidents, and definitely was almost affected by one. But I was like, did that person leave? But anyway, sitting on the other side of my house, because I mean, I can sit over there in my driveway and I'll just be pointing directly at the neighbor's house. Plus their sensor light can come on at any time, and I just don't want all that bright light flashing in my face or whatever. But man, I tell you, that one ain't even going that fast. That stuff about them lights is wild. Then I just seen the bus accident that happened in Albuquerque, where them kids went flying through the air after, the racing. What was it? Was it a Mustang or some kind? He was racing going 100 miles per hour and hit the bus, man. Somebody had a broken pelvis bone and a broken femur or something like that. I'm trying to tell you, it ain't a game. Here I am sitting at this same house. Ooh, now I'm getting some pains or whatever. But I'm sitting at this same household, where God has me and allowed me to be at. I've been trying to thrive, but, it hasn't happened in the way that I want to. So now I'm turning my focus definitely on my kids and trying to invest in them more, build them up, teach them and all that. I even let my son start to put together a ladder today and stuff like that for the pool, just to let him do it on his own. I had to jump in and help him, but he did good. No, he's not no man in my house. He's a young man. Even honey, if he was grown, he is not the man of my house. Better know and understand. I hope one day that he'll be the man of his own house, him and his brother. Just be some wonderful young men, but they are young.
I had to use the blue tablet to play a game.
Here they go. Speaking of
Roblox went down and I couldn't use no other device. And I even got you 231 coins on Subway Surfer. I mean, not coins. 231 keys.
Okay, I'll talk to you in a few. I'm coming in a few minutes. I'm trying to do a video. I just don't want them to keep on making my walkie-talkie buzz. Because I'm just trying to be chill and discreet or whatever. I wish I had a little something over here that could, like, kind of shield me a little bit. Like, this is the area where I did have my gazebo, and this is where it blew down at, which this summer I could put it over here, but I just don't know how high winds would get. So I'm trying to be careful about moving it, but I don't know. It would kind of be better if I did have the pool over here and had, like, you know, 2 gazebos, maybe a little shade or whatever. I don't know, something like that. But anyway, and that was the goal. I was supposed to have 2 gazebos, but mine, it blew down. It's like God said no. I don't know if it's because it would have drew attention or whatever. Drew more attention than, like, I'm not trying to draw attention now, but they still be being nosy. But, I'm trying to think. There's some other details came out about the Chris Watts story, too. Something about the neighbor who had seen him or whatever, and people who've been writing him while he's been locked up. Then some other, not other details. I haven't found the other details about the Jonathan Robinson and the Ranita case or whatever, but I've sure been waiting. That one right there, I don't know why, it just stands out, and it was just something about Ranita. You know, definitely she seemed to be loved anyway, especially after she died, but she also seemed like a wild girl. I say seemed like, but you know. But anyways, main thing is, like I was saying, I'm missing my daughter. I see somebody getting ready to come, so they might be flashing their light in my face in just a few. Their headlights. But yeah, I'm just chilling out. I'm going in because I'm not gonna leave my sons in there. They kind of, my oldest son is annoying my younger one. I mean, and I just wish that they would definitely just stop. There's no need for all that. There's no business doing all of that. Yeah, just in this moment, I was missing my daughter. I definitely need her help and want her help. I don't want her help to raise my sons. I definitely want her to, you know what I'm saying, feel a sense of responsibility towards her brothers and stuff, but not really, you know, you don't gotta raise my kids. But I don't know who they thought was over here raising my kids, just because I might have to step out and leave my daughter at the house if I run to the grocery store, because we all gonna eat. I'd rather not take all of them, rather leave them in the house safe and well put, because didn't have the car, we didn't have no car, so had to ride the bus or get on the Uber or Lyft. Then my middle son, my middle child, which is my oldest son, got old enough for me to be able to leave him. And then sometimes I would take my daughter with me. Like, that's not you taking care of my kids. And she even asked, oh God, here go this thug or whatever he is, I guess, about to leave. But that's not, you know, and it was just said that, you got her there watching your kids. And I'm like, what? You must be out your mind. If I was woke and if I was asleep and my daughter was up, she still wasn't watching my kids. Baby, I was watching them. And, because she was, you know, she's definitely one of them. See, this is I don't know, this is some kind of wild dude or whatever. I don't know what he got going on. But yeah, she still wasn't watching mine. It was me. I'm usually looking out the window at this time, watching these trees and stuff, the wind and stuff moving. But, I was said that or whatever. And I was like, what? Boy, ain't no way. Not mine. Not mine. But yeah, so missing her. And then another those kids that drowned in the Mississippi River and stuff like that. Ooh, them some high beams. Drowned in the Mississippi River. And that lady was like, I didn't need, she said, my daughter told me she was giving me a break. She was like, I didn't need a break. And sometimes, like I said before, I don't know what kind of bugs and bats and stuff is out here, so I'm going in soon. But sometimes you just don't know. I think I ought to go in now and just finish this video out of my window. It just felt so peaceful sitting outside. But yeah. That's crazy. That was an accident right there almost happening. That street is just a crazy type of street. Intersection is crazy, but Yeah, she was like, I didn't need a break, and that's all I said. I felt that, baby, because my daughter didn't tell me that she needed a break. I mean, I needed a break. She showed me that maybe I needed a break or whatever. And like I've said before, I've had relief, but it's not a lot of relief because my daughter just wasn't no burden. Like, I didn't feel like she was a burden on me. And maybe it would have got to a place where I felt like she was a burden, but she wasn't a burden on me at all. So, um, yeah, it is. It takes money to take care of kids, so got to have the finances. That part was tough, but I don't know. I know too. When I was younger, I felt them feelings of like, dang, I didn't know if we had money or this, that, and the third, and nobody even ever sat down and told me that we ain't had no money to get this or do that or whatever. But I just kind of like assumed for whatever reason. You can tell your environment you living in, and you're not in the biggest house and this, that, and the third, or whatever. And that's when I was in elementary school and stuff. But yeah, so my daughter, I never want her to feel like she was a burden on me. I love her, I miss her, and, I trust God to speak to her heart and her spirit regarding me, give her reminders of me, her brothers, and, and definitely just keep her, order her steps, because that's who I gave her to. Her so-called dad was locked up when she was born and stuff like that. I gave her back. He wasn't even there to cut her umbilical cord, this, that, and the third. I gave her right on to God because, but, let me go on in, though. Overall, it's been a good day. Neighbors was definitely peeking, watching all that crazy stuff. And as usual, I think this is it. The little window, y'all probably can't see it, but the little window space or whatever. I can't even find it. Oh yeah, you barely can see it. But the little window space where the light be on, they can just peer in my backyard if they wanted to. I have a bunch of stuff back here now. It definitely, if it didn't look cluttered before, it looks cluttered now. And it is what it is. Y'all can't see the window I be looking out of, but I'm going in the house so that way I can finish my video comfortably. And honey, we got so much stuff in there. Like I said, I might do those ribs and stuff. I might not. I don't know. Might just wait till tomorrow. But I definitely want to do my... Hold on. I do gotta turn this on. Okay, I had to find all my stuff I need to take in the house. But see, it feels so good out here. Just want to sit out here, chill out, mind my business. Everybody else too busy trying to mind mine and not mind their own. You know what I'm saying? And, just that. I just work better without nobody staring at me, bothering me, where I can read instructions in private and learn how to do stuff, relearn how to do stuff. I'm standing in my gazebo right now. It's supposed to rain, thunderstorm, or whatever, so I just covered everything up, and then I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna do what I need to do over the next day or two. Then it's a big pool, so I don't know how long it's gonna take to fill up. Then I'm thinking about investing in some solar powered water heaters, water panel things to warm the pool up for the summer. Cause yeah, it's gonna be cold, and I'd definitely rather it be warm if I get in or whatever. Cause y'all know I've been in my jacuzzi. And just those things might help my jacuzzi be warmer as well. I don't know. But anywho, what else was it? That, and it was the solar power water heater and the solar power or solar cover. It was like a cover that goes in your pool so it keeps debris out as well as, heats the pool up at the same time. So yeah, I want to do that. I'm going to get one of those as well. See, I'm just seeing a lot of little stuff. Then I seen my son climbing today. He was liking to climb on the ladder. I'm not gonna let him climb on the ladder. I'm gonna actually get him like a little, like a almost like a jungle gym type thing. Bars that he can climb on. It's like $500. I'd rather probably invest the 500 in that rather than the virtual reality thing that he wants, the VR. But yeah, like I said, it's been a good day. I'm just having them pains on my left side. I really want to go to the doctor. I see they got like a mental health behavioral. I don't guess it's behavioral, but it's mental health type agency or whatever. Definitely skeptical of them. Feel like they there just to, of course, rake in the government dollars and this, that, and the third, and not really help anybody. Feel like they help people to get worse than what they have been, especially because I feel like a lot of them conform because they have certain policies they gotta follow and this, that, and the third. But that could just be my feelings. I'm like, that better be the trees moving and rustling. Cause where my stick at? That's why I said I'm taking my butt in the house. But yeah, let me get my stuff. Honey, I done messed around, see these trees rustling and moving and stuff, and feeling like like somebody trying to come up, and I ain't got time. And no, I'm not a paranoid type of person, but my daughter's so-called dad was on that paranoid, claiming that he was so schizo. So I done laid up with him, laid down with him, all that, whatever. And ain't no telling how that tried to affect me, and I'm not like that and wrapped up in that, but I ain't no fool. I ain't no fool either, baby. Let me see something. I have to take one thing around the house and go in. And I'm trying to be discreet still. So I'm going to put this out here on the porch real quick. Just continuously trying to make me feel like I dropped something. It's so dark around here because I ain't turned on the... Oh. Shh. Hold on. You can see all in my house. Hey, y'all got all them lights and stuff on. Y'all can see all up in there because certain stuff is open. You need to come and close the curtain in your room. And y'all, you shouldn't have on all them lights anyway. Come on, because you can see all in here. Come and close the curtain that's in your room. You're getting on my nerves.
Accidentally press the button.
Don't turn the light on. You don't got to turn the light on to do that. Stop being a scaredy cat. Tell him to turn that light off in that room. It's just so bright. Or close the curtain more, and then you don't need that light on in there, man. They know how I am. I don't want them lights on.
Okay.
See, if I was
on the window?
See, if I was a stranger, I can see you. Close that window. I'll turn that light off. Baby, they must want some lights on. You know I keep these lights off. I'm trying to get in the house. And they got it on bright. Tonight, did you knock on the window? Yeah, because I'm trying to... Hold on. I'll make sure I ain't dropped nothing. Yep, that's his truck that he got over here. Bugs and stuff started biting me too, so I ain't want them type of problems. And I definitely don't want to run into no snakes. Not none on 2 legs and not none on 1. Let me get this. the rest of my stuff up and make my way into the house. Ooh, it feels so good out here, like beach weather, for real. My sensor light on. There's my camera. Alright, y'all can turn those off. Out. Why do you gotta have all this stuff on? I can see all up in here and see all up in y'all room. Cause the curtains was open. Also, into them video games, you don't even know what's going on. Got the back window, the back blind still open. Oh, and your hoverboard is out there. Go on and go get it. Because it is going to storm and rain. See what I'm saying? Y'all be too wrapped up in those games. I'll hold the door open.